Howdy, folks. I'm Veronica, the victorious vampire bat.
I'm Amber.
And here's some Reddit. Or maybe I should have said, here's some Alright, folks. Our first letter is titled, Am I a jerk for rudely responding to my mother-in-law's comments about my home and insulting my husband? Dear husband and I have been together for 2 years. He and I live in a home that I bought from my mom's inheritance money. His mom always talks about how messy our home is, and although there's 2 people living in this house, she always directs her comments and criticisms towards me. She'd even bring it up in front of a lot of people, which puts me on the spot constantly. She also seems to forget that I'm pregnant and still work while her son covers 2 night shifts every other week. Well, last week was my final straw. We were gathered at dinner and she brought up how messy my home was the last time she visited. She lectured me for half an hour about it and then started shaming me for the state of the house. I snapped and I told her, it's so ironic and hypocritical of you to keep lecturing me on the state of my house as if you don't live with someone that you raised. She went silent and dear husband stared at me in disbelief. Things got awkward, and the next thing that I knew, dear husband storms out of the room, and dinner gets cut short. We went home, and he yelled at me about how I insulted and humiliated him by implying that he's a dirty, lazy bum, if the shoe fits. He said that it was a cheap attempt to get at him, when I should have just kept him out of the conflict his mom and I have. He's not speaking to me, and he's extremely upset. He went to stay at his brother's and has been cold to me about this for days. Now saying that I used him as a tool to get back at his mom and that he was innocent and I shouldn't have humiliated him like that. Am I the jerk? All right, folks, what do you think?
Not the jerk, but may I ask why you're married to this man, OP? Like, he has no problem with your mom berating you, like, in front of people. The first time she did that, he should have stepped in and be like, Mom, stop.
Yeah, I mean, this one gives me major deja vu vibes with the story that we had just the other day, where it's like, if your husband is not standing up for you, then are they being a good partner?
And secondly, it sounds like he only works 2 days a week, every other week. And if that's how I read your post, if that's the case, OP, why isn't he doing things around the house?
Yeah, he really should be. You're pregnant, you're working full time, and he should be contributing to the chores around the house. There's no excuse for it.
Like, what is he really bringing to this relationship?
That's what I want to know, because it doesn't sound like a whole lot. I mean, he's bringing his mother. That's a great contribution right there.
And like, so OP, I just feel so bad for you in this situation. I would definitely think about what you're actually getting out of this relationship. You might be better off without him.
Yeah, for sure. So anyhow, take care and good luck. Alright folks, our next letter is titled, Am I a jerk for giving the wrong answer on a test purposefully? Okay, so just to start, this was from a while and I have been stewing on it. I was a med student and I did very well on my exams and everyone knew it. Now I had another student in my class who would always copy off my work, but no one else noticed, even though it happened test after test. The teacher never noticed, or at least said anything. I felt like this was unfair because I study hard and this guy was just stealing all my hard work. So, on the final test of the year, I chose to do all wrong answers, and I told the teacher that I would be trying to do that before the test so that he knew why I suddenly got a 0 when I had been getting 95 to 100. The other student failed along with me, and the teacher finally found out. He had to retake the whole year-long course when I passed. Am I the jerk for making a student fail the whole class and retake it when I should have just left it alone? All right, folks, what do you think? Jerk or not the jerk?
Not the jerk. I mean, you didn't make anything happen. He chose to look at your paper. You just wrote wrong answers.
Yeah, I would be inclined here to say that OP has done nothing wrong. I think that they I think they should have talked to the teacher ahead of time to work out a system anyways, or get them moved so that they didn't have the person copying off of them for the whole semester.
Yeah, well, and the thing about med school is you kind of need to know these things. Like, I am very concerned about them just passing, letting the student cheat for so long, and that not raising any red flags, because, it's not a good situation. You don't want a doctor who copied everything. I mean, yeah, you have to know how to make the incisions. You'll have a residency, but you still want them to have enough knowledge of conditions and whatnot to actually be able to diagnose and treat things.
Yeah, I mean, what's going to happen when he gets out into the workforce and he doesn't know what he's doing? And that's really the hazard here. So I think that it's important for people to actually have the knowledge to go through these programs.
Well, and the fact that he failed shows that he's not discerning at all, because he should have been able to tell that these were wrong answers.
Exactly. So I don't think that you're in the wrong at all, OP. So anyhow, take care and good luck. And our last letter is titled, Am I a Jerk for Telling My Friend That It's Time to Grow Up? And it's a 30 and 31-year-old females. I love my friend Sasha to bits, but she can be really annoying. She has a boyfriend but no kids. She doesn't want any. She's always busy, excuses, and I'll ask her to go down to the pub in an afternoon, and she'll be like, no, I can't, I have drum class, or no, I wish I could, but I have Spanish class. Like, come on, give me a break. I got fed up with her, and I told her that she's an adult, and it's time to grow up and leave school behind. No one will punish her if she misses a class. She told me that she's paying for them, and she enjoys them. I told her that it's time to grow up and stop trying to relive her school years. She told me that I was a jerk and stopped replying to my messages. I told my other friends, and some agree with me, saying that she's a bit stuck up. She does have a high-paying job while I'm working in Tesco, but my sister told me to leave her alone. She's always been a geek, and I know how she is. I feel bad. I might have been a bit harsh with her. She does meet with me for coffee, etc., but it really annoys me when she won't join me at the pub even once a month. Am I the jerk? All right, folks, what do you think? Jerk or not the jerk?
Yeah, OP, you're being a jerk here. I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking classes and, keeping learning. Like, I think that's a great attitude to have, to always be open to learning.
And it sounds like she'll meet you with coffee, but it doesn't sound like she's interested in drinking.
Right. I think, the thing to recognize here is that she's just not in a drinking phase of her life. And so, you have other activities that are mutually enjoyable. Like, stick to the coffee and the other things that you both like, and just stop inviting her to the pub. Find other friends who will go to the pub with you.
Yeah, and I think that's really just a matter of incompatibility, right? She's not interested in those kinds of activities, but if you were to find something that she was interested in, then you can spend more time with her.
Yeah. And so, there's nothing, immature or childish about taking classes, Going out to a pub and drinking is not, the more mature adult, choice in the situation.
For sure. So anyhow, take care and good luck. All right, folks, it is tea time. Grab your beverages of choice. I've got some tea right here. And Amber, she's got a joke, a very monstrous joke book.
What musical instrument is found in the bathroom?
A clarinet. Squidward's clarinet. Squidward, I used your clarinet to unplug my toilet. It's from an episode of Squidward.
Graveyard Shift, the best episode. But the answer is a tuba toothpaste.
Ah, that's pretty good. And I have Earl Grey. All right, folks, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks so much for watching. Happy Friday, Junior.
Happy Friday, Junior.
We're almost to the end of the week, folks, and boy, has it been a week.
And we're almost to our live stream, which is tomorrow.
Yeah, we're almost there. So we're looking forward to seeing everyone there. Everyone.
Drop everything. Join us.
Thanks to Amber for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
And Amber, I need some moral guidance. Can you tell me a moral, but I want it to be a poem with a rhyming couplet.
Poem with a rhyming couplet? Okay, let's think. There's nothing wrong with staying in school, even if it doesn't always seem cool. At the end of the day, you'll have knowledge to share, and that's better than anything in your closet to wear.
I think that works. That's a good moral. Nice, well done, well played.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you all tomorrow.
Bye.